Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake Moss. I'll be taking you through the live stream commentary this evening. We're just about ready for tip-off between the visiting Alma College Scots and your Albion College Britons. In just a minute, we will take it down to the PA announcer to get things started with the pregame announcements. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to Kresge Gymnasium on the campus of Albion College as we get set for tonight's MIAA women's basketball matchup between the visiting Alma College Scots and your Albion College Britons. We would like to remind you of the MIAA sportsmanship statement. The MIAA promotes good sportsmanship and respect for student athletes, coaches, officials, and fans. Please join Albion and Alma in promoting a positive environment for the competitors by refraining from making disparaging, racist, sexist, or other derogatory comments during your time here at Kresge Gymnasium. We encourage all of today's participants, both in competition and in the stands, to be loud and proud, but especially be positive. At this time, we would like to ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, may remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Without further ado, we would like to introduce the starting lineups for each team participating in tonight's game. As always, we will begin with the intro from Alma. At forward, it is 5'11" junior from Marquette, number 10, Stockholm, Georgia. For Albion at forward, a 5'11" senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 24, Ray Hinton. For Alma at forward, 6'3" senior. For Albion at forward, a 5'11" junior from Howard City, number 10, Amanda Larson. For Alma at guard, 5'5" sophomore from St. John's, number 3, Anna Roberts. For Albion at guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Dearborn Heights, number 3, Elena Wilker. For Alma, guarding 5'9" sophomore
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to get going. Jenny Brand, the senior, will take the tip for Alma. Rain Hinton, the senior, will take the tip for Albion. Alma's going to win that tip. Maddie Robbins will handle the ball, bring it into the offensive zone, looks for a pick from Brand and gets it. Eventually the ball is worked to Taylor Findley. Findley is going to look inside, and she's going to find a bucket from number 10, Stasha Warchuk. Sierra Cole will get things started for the Brits. Elena Welker is going to drive the lane. Defense from Taylor Findley, but it's not enough to stop Welker from scoring a couple points. Maddie Robbins, she's going to hand the ball off to Morgan Hanshit. Hanshit, solid defense from Rebecca Ross, and Hanshit's going to throw one up over top of her head. It's going to miss off the rim. Sierra Cole with a long pass to Elena Welker. Welker's going to make those fast break points. Makes it 4-2 Brits. Robbins again, going to bring the ball. Pick from Brand. Looks like maybe a give and go, but the Brits didn't bite. A little bit of a fake from Robbins before she throws one up and misses off the rim. Rebound by Rain Hinton. Hinton's going to hand it off to Sierra Cole. Maddie Robbins going to play defense on Cole. Cole works it out to Elena Welker. Elena Welker working around the three-point line before she drives the lane, puts up a floater. That floater's going to float over the rim. Morgan Hanshit with the rebound. Now she finds herself going through the lane. She's going to try to put up a shot, but the defense by Rebecca Ross forces her to mishandle the ball. Brits will take over. Coach Carden's going to come some kind of a play forward. Sierra Cole relaying the message. Amanda Larson, Elena Welker, Rebecca Ross, all going to work with some kind of a motion, some kind of a rotation before Welker works her way inside. She tries to put up a short layup. She's going to be blocked by Morgan Hanshit, but a foul's called on the play. We didn't see any contact up here other than with the ball. But nonetheless, Elena Welker will go to the line as Alma's going to bring in a sub. Taylor Sass will come into the game. Taylor Findley will take a break. Welker's going to make the first of her 2 free throws. And she makes the second. Strong start for Welker here in this game. Maddie Robbins and the Scots are going to try to come up with an answer on this possession. Another pick from Brand. And eventually, the Scots try to fire a pass to Morgan Hanshit on the three-point line. And that pass is going to soar over her head and out of bounds. If you're the Brits, there aren't too many better starts than they've gotten so far here in this game. Elena Welker again driving the lane. That layup is going to go over the rim. So the Scots will try again. Maddie Robbins fires a pass inside, and that pass is going to be picked off by Amanda Larson for the Brits. Sierra Cole maybe looking to push the tempo. She fires it inside to Rain Hinton, and Rain Hinton misses off the back of the rim. Maddie Robbins tries to throw a long pass down into the offensive zone, and that's going to soar over everyone's head. So the Brits will take possession back. Alma's also going to bring Emily Long off of the bench, try to switch things up, try to change their momentum here in this game before things get out of hand. Sierra Cole passes inside to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton double covered. She works a pass somehow back out to Sierra Cole. Ball finds itself back with Rain Hinton inside. She passes out of the three-point line to Rebecca Ross. Rebecca Ross tries to force some contact. She does, but not the kind that she was hoping for. So that'll be an offensive foul on Ross, and the Scots will take over. The Brits come into this game 2-3 overall, and the Scots come in 4-3 overall. Maddie Robbins gives a pass to Stasha Warchuk. She's going to put up a three and miss. Elena Welker now passing inside to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton goes outside to Ross. Ross passes on the three-point line to Amanda Larson. Amanda Larson takes a shot but misses off the front of the rim. Rebecca Ross then tries to go for a rebound. She's going to be called for another foul. So that's 2 quick fouls for Rebecca Ross. So she's going to hit the bench, take a breather, and come back in. Delisha Davis will sub in for Ross. Delisha Davis, no doubt playing very valuable minutes, new to the team this year. Warchuk gets a pass to Morgan Hanchett. Hanchett tries to work past Davis. She flips one up in the air. It's going to miss. Rebound from Sierra Cole. Cole tries to work herself into the lane. Eventually passes to Amanda Larson. Larson's going to pass back to Cole. Cole puts up a three. Cole's going to drain all 3 of those points for the Brits, and the Brits bench loves it. Albion 9, Alma 2, 5:47 left in this first quarter as Hanchett passes the ball to Warchuk. Warchuk goes into the lane. The ball's knocked out of her hands by Welker, and they're going to say that was last touched by Warchuk, so the Brits take the ball back. Taylor Findley is going to sub back into the game for Alma. Coach Stormont for the Scots in her second season as the head coach. She's trying to force some kind of energy. She's trying to work some energy into her girls, try to get the ladies fired up. Sierra Cole inbounds to Elena Welker. Welker looks to fake a shot. Instead, she takes a couple more steps forward before she drops a couple more points for the Britons. And the Scots are going to fire up a three-pointer from Taylor Sass, and she's going to knock that down, no question about it. So a little bit more momentum for the Scots. They're going to try to work their way back into this one. Sierra Cole goes inside. The ball's mishandled. Morgan Hanchett gets her hands on it for the Scots. Delisha Davis gets her hands on it for the Britons. That's going to be a jump ball, so Alma will take over. Findley passes at the top of the three-point line to Taylor Sass. Sass is going to pass it back to Findley, work a pick from Sass. Maddie Robbins finds herself with the ball. She tries to go underneath the hoop, and she's got a quick scoop. Fancy little layup. 2 more points for the Scots. Delisha Davis floats a pass inside to Rain Hinton. Hinton wants to stand up Jenny Brand. She takes a jumper that will miss off the front of the rim. Taylor Sass now tries to find a pass. She finds Taylor Findley, and Taylor Findley almost makes that three, but she's going to miss off the rim. Morgan Hanchett tries to work 2 more points, but she also finds the rim. Delisha Davis with the rebound. Fast break drives inside. Maybe forced it a little bit too quickly, and she's going to miss that one. Maddie Robbins now for the Scots. She tries to maybe do some kind of a Euro step. She's going to be called for a travel. So Lolo Reed will come into the game for the Britons. Sierra Cole definitely helping spark some energy for the Brits tonight. She's going to take a seat, deservingly so. Lolo Reed passes to Welker. Welker looks for some kind of a play. Taylor Findley playing solid defense on Welker. Welker tries to give it to Rain Hinton. Taylor Findley in there trying to force a mishandle. The ball eventually rolls out of bounds, but will stay with the Brits. Lola Reed looks to inbound. She gives it to Delisha Davis. Morgan Hanship playing some defense. Davis gives it to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton drops a long jumper for the Britons. Taylor Findley passes to Robbins. Robbins across the court to Hanship. Hanship to Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass is going to miss that one wide right. Delisha Davis is just going to let it go out of bounds. We had a broken mask on the play. Maddie Robbins' mask broke. She quickly gave a signal, and the bench got her a new mask right away. Three minutes to go here in the first quarter. Albion currently leading 13-7. Delisha Davis looking for an opening. She passes across the court to Lolo Reed. Lolo Reed tries to work inside. She backs out. She gives it to Rain Hinton at the three-point line. She tries to pass it inside. That ball's going to be picked off by Stasha Warchuk. Warchuk tosses it to Findley. Findley gives that ball to Emily Long, who's going to miss a layup. That'll be rebounded by the Brits. The Brits are going to call a timeout. And during that last dead ball, Coach Carden subbed in number 12, Dariana Little. Elena Welker is going to start this possession for the Britons as she checks back in. She gets it to Rain Hinton, who fires up a three-pointer. That's going to miss off the back of the rim. Rebound by Maddie Robbins for the Scots. She passes it to Sailor Sass. Sass gives it to Robbins. Robbins gives it back to Sass. Sass works it inside to Emily Long. Emily Long puts up a two-point shot from underneath. She misses, gets her own rebound. Eventually, Taylor Findley puts up 2 points for the Scots. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dariana Little underneath the basket. She tries to shoot for a 2, and she misses. Sasha Warchuk with solid defense on the play. On the other end of the court, Emily Long gives it to Maddie Robbins. Maddie Robbins puts up a layup. She gets around Lolo Reed for those points. Now Maddie Robbins tries to play some defense on Welker. Welker gives it to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton with a fadeaway jumper misses off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Emily Long. Long gives it back to Robbins. Robbins gives it to Taylor Sass. Sass gives it to Warchuk. Warchuk gives it to Findley. Findley's going to miss that 2-pointer. It'll be rebounded by Warchuk. There's a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on 12, Dariana Little for Albion. And we've got a few substitutions coming into the game. For the Brits, we've got Amanda Larson, Sierra Cole, and Beth Chick. For the Scots, we have Jenny Brand, along with Aretha Humphreys and Morgan Hanship. Warchuk drops the first free throw. And she makes them both. Cole gives it to Larson. Larson works inside. She puts up a floater, rolls around the rim, and eventually drops outside of the basket. Ball goes out of bounds. Cole to inbound. Sierra Cole trying to call some kind of a play. She looks for Welker, eventually finds Welker. Taylor Findlay playing solid defense on Welker. She's still going to try to put up two. She drops both of those points for Albion. 41 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Albion leading 15-13. Jenny Brand is going to hand it off to Humphreys. Humphreys gives it to Warchuk. Warchuk gives it on the right wing to Taylor Findlay. Findlay tosses a pass inside. Jenny Brand reaches over everyone's head to grab that ball. Sierra Cole's going to work her way inside, force a jump ball, so Albion will take over. Sierra Cole will get this possession started. She's going to hand it off to Welker. Taylor Findlay for the Scots looking to play Dion Welker. So far, these two have been an exciting matchup. Neither one of them afraid to push the energy, push the tempo. And Welker tries to put up a shot, tipped by Taylor Findlay, and eventually goes out of bounds. The Brits will keep the ball. Sierra Cole is going to call some kind of a play. Works the ball into Delisha Davis. Delisha Davis with a fake. She tries to find space before the whistle, but that shot stays in her hands before the whistle sounds off. So at the end of the first quarter, we have a score of Albion 15, Alma 13. Here we go, start of the second quarter. Maddie Robbins handles the ball for the Scots. She hands it off to Hanchett. Hanchett tries to work her way around Delisha Davis. Instead, she's going to fire a pass to Taylor Findlay. Taylor Sass is going to set a pick. The ball eventually makes its way back to Robbins. Beth Chick tries to force a hand in there, separate the ball from Robbins. Findlay now working underneath the rim. She gives it to Jenny Brand. Jenny Brand tries to put up a two, and Elena Welker stuffs her hand in there to stop the ball. So we got a shot clock violation, and Albion will take over. Rain Hinton now subbing back into the game for Albion. Rain Hinton, the Britons' leading point scorer, averaging 16.4 points per game. Larson gives it to Welker. Welker wants to work her way straight into the lane. She puts up a floater. The floater goes nowhere near the rim, but contact was forced. So Welker will go to the free throw line. Delisha Davis is going to talk things over with assistant coach Eric Kudis on the sideline. Make sure they're on the same page. And Welker's going to miss that free throw. And it's rebounded by Taylor Findley. Findley gives it to Robbins. Robbins finds a pick from Brand. Taylor Sass gets the ball. She gives it back to Findley. She floats a pass up to Jenny Brand. Jenny Brand tries to put 2 on the board, but instead she's going to get called for a traveling. Sierra Cole now with the ball. Morgan Hanchett playing some defense on Cole. Cole tries to find a pass. She passes to Welker. Welker passes to Delisha Davis. Davis puts up a short jumper. But before the shot, there was a foul on the floor. So Taylor Findley's going to get called for that foul. Findley now with 2 fouls. She's going to take a seat on the bench. Larson gives the ball to Cole. Cole's going to put up a 3-pointer. Misses off the side of the rim. Long pass to Morgan Hanchett. Delisha Davis tries to break it up. She does not. Ball is tried to be passed inside to Jenny Brand. It's picked off by Larson, who tries to find some kind of a pass, but the ball goes out of bounds first. Emily Long is going to sub into the game for the Scots. Maddie Robbins looks for an inbound pass. Scots trying to run some kind of a play. Taylor Sass with the ball, guarded by Sierra Cole. And Taylor Sass puts up a shot that misses off of the rim. Morgan Hanchett now with the ball. She passes to Warchuk. Warchuk working her way around Hinton. She tries to put up a shot. She's blocked by Sierra Cole down low. Welker now with the ball for the Britons, trying to push some kind of a tempo. She looks for some kind of a lane. She wants it now. Heads up defense by Taylor Sass. Welker does not care. Eventually finds Sierra Cole. Sierra Cole goes inside. She puts up a shot right over Maddie Robbins, and she finds the bucket. Robbins hands the ball off to Hanchett. Hanchett looks for a pick from Warchuk. She finds some space. She fires up a shot. It bounces off the back of the rim. It's rebounded by Amanda Larson. So Larson gives it back to the Britons firecracker, Elena Welker. Welker guarded by Taylor Sass once again. She passes to Sierra Cole. Cole passes to Delisha Davis. Delisha Davis puts up a 3-pointer with Morgan Hanchett right in her face. She drains all 3 of those points. And the Scots are going to call a timeout. So after ending the first quarter 15-13 in favor of the Brits, we now find ourselves 21-13 in favor of the Brits. Albion able to go on a bit of a run here to start this quarter. Very curious to see how the Scots are going to answer that. Coach Sammy Stormont for the Scots, one of the younger coaches you'll see in the MIAA, but she's there for a reason. You cannot expect her to back down in any way, shape, or form at this point in this ball game. Scots make their way back out onto the court. Albion will follow. 7:25 left in this second quarter. Warchuk inbounds to Robbins. Robbins looks for some kind of an opening. She fires all the way across the court to Warchuk. Warchuk passes inside to Emily Long. Emily Long tries to put up a shot. She's guarded tightly by Amanda Larson and forces a miss on that play. Rain Hinton with a rebound. She passes to Sierra Cole. Sierra Cole looking to be some kind of a floor general here for the Britons. She gives it to Welker. Welker looks for some kind of a move. She passes to Rain Hinton. Ball a little bit mishandled, but picked up by Amanda Larson. Larson trying to put some kind of a pace. She gives it to Cole. Sierra Cole finds herself with space. But before she can do anything, there's going to be an offensive foul on the Britons, as Amanda Larson will be called for that one. Robbins works inside. She looked for some space to put up a jumper. Maybe slipped a little bit on that play. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She'll be called for a traveling, though. So Sierra Cole and the Britons will take over. Delisha Davis now with the ball. Guarded by Hanchett. She gives the ball to Larson. Larson works inside to Rain Hinton. And Rain Hinton's going to drop that short jumper for Albion. Maddie Robbins is going to hand off to Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass guarded by Elena Welker. Sass puts up a hook shot. She misses off both sides of the rim. So the Britons will take the ball. Elena Welker handling it. She's guarded by Sass. Passes work inside to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton puts up a shot. She misses. Taylor Sass is going to rebound that ball. She heaves one down the court to Maddie Robbins. Maddie Robbins wanted to go inside. Sierra Cole said no. Eventually, she's going to put up a mid-range jumper. It bounces off the rim 3 or 4 times before eventually missing. Rebounded by Delisha Davis, who wants some fast break points. Little bit of a mishandle there. She's going to bobble that ball and eventually be called for an offensive foul. Jenny Brand is going to sub back onto the court for the Scots. She'll be relieving Emily Long. That ball will be mishandled by Taylor Sass, picked up by Delisha Davis. Davis finds Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton wants 2 points. She puts up a shot. There's a foul on the play, but the foul is going to come before that shot. That foul is going to be on Alma's Stasha Warchuk. So subbing into the game for the Scots will be Oretha Humphreys. Subbing into the game for the Britons will be Dariana Little. As Cole looks for some kind of an inbound pass, she eventually finds Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton passes to Elena Welker at the three-point line. She's calling some kind of a movement. Oretha Humphreys playing solid defense on Welker. Welker wants some space. She wants the lane. She wants a shot. She's going to miss off the rim. Eventually, she's going to get her own rebound and fire up a one-handed shot. Bounces off the backboard and through the net for the Britons. Maddie Robbins hands the ball off to Hanchett. Hanchett works her way inside. Nice little floater. She finds 2 points for the Scots. Sierra Cole passes to Delisha Davis. Delisha Davis gives it to Rain Hinton, who works herself into the lane. She wants to put up a shot. It looks like she draws a foul, yes, from Jenny Brand. And Rebecca Ross is going to sub into the game for the Brits. Before she goes too far, she's going to chat with Doreen Carden. Figure out exactly what coach wants. Rain Hinton will attempt some free throws. The first one is in the air, and it's also through the net. Rain Hinton so far this season a 69% free throw shooter. She's going to make both of those. Robbins hands the ball off to Hanchett. Hanchett passes inside to Jenny Brand. She finds an open lane, and Jenny Brand is going to steal 2 points right there. Delisha Davis now taking a handoff from Rebecca Ross, and she drops 1, 2, 3 points for Albion. Robbins now inside. Ball is whacked. Eventually picked up by Morgan Hanchett. And Hanchett wants to go up for some kind of a shot. She'll be fouled. The refs will tuck it over, decide whether it was on the shot or not. They're actually going to say no foul. They're going to communicate and decide that that was actually a traveling. So the Britons will take over as Taylor Sass subs into the game for Alma. And Lolo Reed will also sub into the game for Albion at the same time. 4:01 here to go in the first half. Albion leading the Scots 30-17. Rain Hinton looks for some kind of a shot. Instead, passes to Lolo Reed. Lolo Reed finds her way past Maddie Robbins and finds 2 points for Albion. Hanchett now looking for a shot. Puts up a short jumper, bounces off the rim twice before missing. A couple of Britons went up for that rebound, Rain Hinton and Rebecca Ross. Neither one was able to come up with it, so that'll be out of bounds. Scott's ball. Robbins inbounds to Long. Long passes to Warchuk. Warchuk fakes a pass. She's going to shoot that three herself. She will miss. Rebounded by Rain Hinton. Hinton gives it to Reed. Reed gives it back to Hinton. Hinton thought about a three-pointer, instead goes inside. She's going to pass to Dariana Little. And Dariana Little will be fouled on that play before any type of shot could be attempted. That foul is going to be called on Emily Long for the Scots, so Dariana Little will go to the line. She will make the first. And she will make that one. So Dariana Little's first 2 free throws this season both fall in the Brits' favor. Taylor Sass working the perimeter. She gives it to Warchuk. Warchuk gives it to Long. Long puts up a three-pointer. She misses off of the rim. That ball's rebounded by the Brits. Looks like Rebecca Ross. Yep, and she's fouled on that play. Coming up gingerly. That foul is going to be on Taylor Sass for the Scots. So Rebecca Ross will go to the line. Taylor Sass now makes her way past Delisha Davis. She puts up a floater, and she's going to be hit on the arm by Dariana Little. So Dariana Little called for that foul. That'll be her second of the evening. Taylor Sass will shoot 2 for the Scots. Sierra Cole returns to the game. Rebecca Ross not looking very comfortable with that knee after she was fouled. So she's going to head straight to athletic trainer Adrian Sanchez, and he will take a look. And Taylor Sass will attempt her second free throw. She will make that one. Elena Welker comes back into the game. 2:49 left to go in this half. The Britons leading 34-18. And there's no doubt in my mind that somehow Elena Welker is going to get some energy going for this Britons offense. She's going to work her way straight past Sass and puts up a layup. It's going to roll off of the rim, be rebounded by Taylor Sass, but Welker still almost forced to steal right away. Snuck up behind her. Morgan Hanchett now working the ball for the Scots. She tries to give a pass to Emily Long, eventually finds Emily Long. Taylor Sass now with the ball. She passed Emily Long. Emily Long passes inside to Stasha Warchuk, who fires off 2 for the Scots. Lolo Reed now passes to Larson. Larson thinks about a shot, instead passes down low to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton with a hook shot, 2 points, Albion. 1:50 left to go here in this first half. Albion 36, Alma 20. Warchuk passes down low to Morgan Hanchett. Hanchett is fouled on that shot. It will miss, but she will also go to the line. So that Britain's foul comes courtesy of Sierra Cole. And that one will drop for Hanchett. So Larson inbounds to Reed. Reed's going to give it to Cole on the right wing. Cole gives it to Larson right at the top of the arc. Larson passes to Welker. Welker thinks about her options. She's going to cross over Taylor Sass. Looks to fake some kind of a shot before she fires a pass inside. Ball's a little bit bobbled around before eventually Lolo Reed finds it. She passes to Rain Hinton with 1 second left on the shot clock. She's going to be called for a traveling, and Rain Hinton is not happy so far tonight. So Alma will take over. Maddie Robbins looking for some kind of a pass. Lolo Reed wanting to play some defense. Morgan Hanchett finds herself with the ball. She puts up a long jumper and nothing but net. Morgan Hanchett knocks down a silky jumper. Sarah Cole trying to work her way inside. She stops, so she gives it to Reed. Reed gives it back to Cole, who's got space. She puts up a 3-pointer. Swish! Sierra Cole with a timely jumper. 30 seconds to go here in this half. Maddie Robbins wants to take some time off of the clock. 18 on the game clock, 12 on the shot clock. She passes to Long, who passes on the left wing to Hanchett. Hanchett gives it to Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass puts up a 3-pointer. She misses off of the rim. Rebound by Lauren Reed. Shot clock off. 4 seconds left to go. Reed drives the lane. She tries to put up a 2-pointer, misses off the front of the rim. Maddie Robbins will rebound that ball and just hold it to end the first half. Halfway done with this one. Score currently stands Britain's 39, Scots 23. From my perspective here tonight, folks, storyline in that first half would be that Britons were able to spark some energy, push the tempo, and do it efficiently at the same time with their guards, Sierra Cole, Elena Welker, even Lauren Reed, with some solid minutes so far tonight for the Britons. They were able to put some points on the board. Good news, bad news, it's been a rough night so far for Rain Hinton. Bad news being, rough night for Rain Hinton. Good news being, the Britons find themselves up 16 points at halftime without Rain Hinton playing her best basketball. What does that tell us? If Rain Hinton can find her spark in this second half, it might be a short night for the Scots and the Britons. So we will take a break here, folks. I'm Jake Moss, taking you through this game so far. We're happy that you could join us tonight. While we wish you could join us in person, we're just happy that you could join us in all, whether you're rooting for Alma or you're rooting for Albion. Thanks for being with us, and we're looking forward to taking you through the rest of this game. All right, folks, we've got action back again as Amanda Larson handles the ball for the Britons. She passes on the left wing to Sierra Cole. Sierra Cole passes inside to Rain Hinton. Jenny Brand and Maddie Robbins wanting to play some defense, so Hinton passes it back out to Cole. Cole gives it to Welker. Welker gives it to Ross. Ross wants to work her way inside. She puts up a floater over Brand. Welker will miss that shot off the back of the rim, but she will be fouled on the play. So Jenny Brand will foul on that play and send Rebecca Ross to the free throw line. That's Brand's second foul of the night. And Rebecca Ross with her second attempt. She's going to make that one. So the referee will blow his whistle, and Taylor Sass will sub into the game for the Scots. Maddie Robbins wants to have a positive first possession here for the Scots. Brand wants to pass inside to Warchuk. That ball is going to be picked off by Rebecca Ross. Rebecca Ross looks for a lane. She drops inside herself, puts up a highly contested layup and misses. She's going to fall onto the floor. Looks to be in some kind of pain. Athletic trainer Adrian Sanchez on his feet, wondering if he should do anything. Always a calm manner about this athletic trainer. He knows what to do and he knows how to do it. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Definitely a calming attitude about him. Maddie Robbins wants to pass to Jenny Brand. Rain Hinton tries to break that pass up, but the Scots will keep the ball. Maddie Robbins tries to work her way past Sierra Cole. She gives it to Jenny Brand, who puts up an easy two-point bucket for the Scots. Coach Stormont loving what she sees so far in this second half. Elena Welker wants to show her something different. She passes to Sierra Cole on the left side, gives it to Rebecca Ross at the top of the arc. She's going to fire down the right side to Amanda Larson, who passes inside to Rain Hinton. And that ball's going to roll off the rim. Hinton gets her own rebound, puts up another attempt, and she misses that one off the rim. Maddie Robbins now handling the ball. She gives it to Taylor Findley. Taylor Findley fires up a three. That ball bounces off the rim, rebounded by Amanda Larson. Stripped by Taylor Sass, picked up by Jenny Brand. Warchuk puts up a mid-range jumper. She misses. Jenny Brand attempts to rebound the ball. It will roll out of bounds, and the Britons will take over. Delisha Davis going to sub into the game. She will relieve the previously mentioned Rebecca Ross, who will immediately work her way to the trainer, Adrian Sanchez. And they seem to be just talking it out. Elena Welker finds herself inside. She's covered by Findley. Puts up a shot, misses off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Robbins. Robbins works her way past Davis and Hinton. Puts up a one-handed floater, misses off the rim, rebounded by Rain Hinton. Hinton's going to hand it off to Delisha Davis. Davis passes down the sideline to Welker. Welker tries to float one inside to Larson. It's broken up, but Larson still grabs it. Gives it to Welker. In and out, circles around the rim. Delisha Davis now puts up a three-pointer. She's going to miss that one short. It will be rebounded by the Scots' Taylor Sass. Emily Long is now looking to check into the game for the Scots, as Sass will put up a three-point attempt, and she will miss that one just a little bit long. Welker puts a pass down the court to Rain Hinton. Hinton spins around Taylor Sass, and that ball is going to spin around the rim. Rain Hinton not happy so far tonight. That can only last so long if we know anything about Rain Hinton. Just give it some time. She'll find the net soon enough. The Scots try to pass inside to Stasha Warchuk. Warchuk will be fouled by Elena Welker. Elena Welker with her first foul of the game, which is amazing considering all the talk we had in the first half about Elena Welker pushing the tempo, driving the lane, playing tight defense, and that's her first foul so far tonight. Taylor Findley's going to put up a short jumper attempt. She makes that. She's also going to push Rain Hinton in the back on her way back on defense. Hinton looking a little confused, wondering, what do you think you're doing? Hinton now with the ball, passes inside to Larson. Larson passes outside to Cole. Cole passes to Davis. Davis with a three-point attempt. She misses that one short off the rim, but gets her own rebound. Gives it to Hinton, and Hinton puts up a shot. That one rolls off the rim, gets her own rebound, tries to put up another shot, and she's fouled. So she will go to the line. And she was fouled by Maddie Robbins. Dariana Little will check into the game for the Brits. Amanda Larson will find herself a seat, maybe take a drink of water, as Rain Hinton will attempt her first free throw. On its way, and through the net. And she will make both. Hinton, we mentioned, has struggled to find her way so far. We say that, but it could be misleading because we are talking about Rain Hinton, last year's leading scorer for the Britons. She still managed to have 8 points in that first half. So Taylor Sass for the Scots will find herself shooting from the line. She was fouled by the Brits' Delisha Davis. Sierra Cole going to make her way over to Coach Carden, talk things over, make sure we're all on the same page. Sass will make that one for the Scouts. Hinton will pass the ball inbounds to Sierra Cole. Sierra Cole looking around, double-checking with Coach Carden. Passes to Delisha Davis on the right wing. Davis passes to Little. Little passes inside to Rain Hinton, who's double covered, so she passes to Davis on the outside. Passes on the right wing to Sierra Cole, who puts up a three-pointer. Misses short off the rim. Dariana Little almost with that rebound. Doesn't want to get a foul. Smart play by Little. So Taylor Sass rebounds that ball. Now Taylor Findlay finds herself with the ball. She gives it to Emily Long. Emily Long trying to back down Little, and she shoves her arm out. No doubt a foul on that play. Coach Sammy Stormont not happy with that play. Alma's going to have a substitution in the game. Kendall Griffin will make her way onto the court. Delisha Davis now finds herself on the right wing with the ball. She gives it to Dariana Little. Little gives it to Cole. Cole looks for some kind of a pass, maybe to Rain Hinton. Yes, to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton tries to force her way inside. She drives, tries to put up a basket. She's going to be blocked by Griffin. Taylor Findlay now gives it outside to Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass works inside, puts up a shot, bounces off the rim maybe 5 times before missing. Dariana Little with that rebound gives it to Delisha Davis, who's immediately fouled by Taylor Findlay. Taylor Findlay now with 3 fouls in this game, so Coach Stormont will invite her to the bench for a few minutes. Amanda Larson will check into the game for Rain Hinton on Albion's side. Kendall Griffin, who we mentioned just subbed into this game, currently leading Alma in blocks per game with 1.3. Welker now trying to drive inside. Instead finds Dariana Little. Ball's a little bit mishandled. Looks to be picked up by Griffin. So Griffin will hand it off to Sass. Sass tries to force a long pass. It's broken up by Elena Welker, sneaking up behind her. Welker passes to Davis. Davis, a little bit of a mishandle. She still finds a way to attempt that shot, misses, gets her own rebound, puts up another one, misses again. It'll be rebounded by Robbins. Robbins passes to Hanshit. Hanshit tries to goes up for a fast break layup. She's fouled by Sierra Cole. Lola Reed's going to sub into the game for Davis as Maddie Robbins has a quick chat with assistant coach Brandon Trevel, who will also help her out with a quick drink. As Morgan Hanshett makes her first free throw attempt. Elena Welker communicating for the Brits, making sure everyone knows what to do. And she makes the second. 4:22 left to go here in this third quarter. Albion leading 42-30. Lolo Reed gives it to Larson. Larson tries to go inside. She finds Sierra Cole at the three-point line. Cole puts up a three-point attempt. Misses off the front of the rim. Ball still on the floor. Eventually rebounded by Griffin. Griffin gives it to Robbins. Robbins looks for a pass and finds Sass. Sass looks inside to find Warchuk. Warchuk gives it to Griffin at the top of the free throw line. Tries to go inside. Score two off of the backboard, but misses. And during that rebound, we're going to have a jump ball. Looked to be Stasha Warchuk and Dariana Little who got their hands on that. A pair of starters will check into the game for the Britons. Rebecca Ross and Rain Hinton. Ball is inbounded for the Scots, given to Griffin. Griffin tries to pass to Warchuk. Rain Hinton quickly gets in there to make a difference on defense. She will be called for a foul, however. Her first foul of the game. Robbins now looking for some kind of a pass. She gives to Hanchett on the left wing. Hanchett finds a pick from Griffin. Rebecca Ross in there playing some solid defense, forces a traveling on the play, so the Brits will take over. Lolo Reed now with the ball. She passes on the right wing to Ross. Ross looks for Hinton, instead gives it to Reed. Reed tries to work it inside to Hinton. That pass will be broken up by Griffin. Maddie Robbins now on the fast break. Looks like she's going to be fouled by Amanda Larson. Nope, correction. She will be fouled by Lolo Reed. So Robbins now at the line, looks to be shooting two. Misses the first off the back of the rim, but she's got one more attempt. Lolo Reed's going to start this possession for the Britons. Maddie Robbins looks to play some defense on her. Ball is passed to Larson. Larson thinks about a three-point attempt. Instead gives it to the spark plug, Elena Welker. Welker tries to get a pass to Larson. She does. So Larson now looks for her options. She fires to Lolo Reed. Lolo Reed jumps in the air, can't quite reach that pass. So the Scots will take over. 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Score is Albion 42, Alma 31. Robbins will give it to Sass. Coach Stormont drawing up some kind of a play here for the Scots. Sass tries to go inside. She flicks it to Maddie Robbins. Robbins will give it to Griffin, and that short jumper falls for Griffin. The Scots bench loving what they see right now, and Coach Carden does not, so she will call a timeout for the Britons. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 2:38 left to go here in this third quarter. Albion leading 42-33. Brits will start this possession from the sideline. Ball's inbounded to Lolo Reed. Reed gives it to Hinton. Hinton wants to work her way past Griffin. Tries to put up a shot. She will be blocked by the Scots' leading blocker, Kendall Griffin. Still Albion ball, 13 on the shot clock. Rebecca Ross is going to fake a three-point attempt and drive past a couple of Scots before floating a nice two-point basket off the backboard. Taylor Sass now controlling the offense for the Scots. Elena Welker playing some great defense. Morgan Hanchett finds herself with the ball on the three-point line, tries to work past Rebecca Ross. Rebecca Ross blocks that ball and then tips it to Rain Hinton, who finds herself on a fast break. She wants to stop, take some time, find an open lane. Ball's a little bit mishandled on that pass into the middle of the offensive zone. Ball's picked up by Maddie Robbins, and Robbins puts up a contested two-point attempt. Maddie Robbins with a nasty fall on that play. Looks to be in major discomfort right now. So athletic trainer Adrian Sanchez will make his way out onto the court. Both coaching staffs will talk things over with their team. So Maddie Robbins will make her way to her feet. Sanchez will help her find her way to the sideline and tend to her. Adrian Sanchez is a well-rounded trainer, worked with several different sports, got his undergraduate degree from Boise State University before getting his graduate degree from Western Michigan. Taylor Findlay is going to make the first free throw attempt as she checks into the game for Robbins. And Findlay will make both of those free throw attempts. Elena Welker now with the ball for the Britons, looking for some kind of a pick. She tries to throw up a shot. She's going to miss off the side of the rim, but get her own rebound. Finds Rain Hinton for a short jumper, and that one's going to drop for Hinton. Sass now with the ball for the Scots. Sass tries to work her way around Rebecca Ross. Rebecca Ross says no way, and she's going to force a traveling on that play. When the Britons can get solid energy and efficient play from Welker and Ross, it is a dominant force on any basketball court. Welker now with the ball, looks for a pass. She finds Larson. Larson trying to work her way around Stasha Warchuk, still handling the ball. She's going to pass to Lolo Reed. Lolo Reed fakes a short jumper, gets a little bit close to the lane before she banks 2 points off the backboard for the Britons. 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Britons leading 48-35 as Morgan Hanchett passes the ball to Griffin at the top of the three-point line. Ball's going to be worked on the right side to Taylor Findlay. Findlay goes inside, passes outside to Morgan Hanchett. Hanchett gives it back to Findlay. Findlay wants to work her way around Welker. Welker wants to say no thank you. Griffin now with the ball. She gives it on the outside to Taylor Sass, and Taylor Sass is going to drain a three-pointer. 10 to go here in this third quarter. Welker with the ball, calling a play, calling some movement. She wants the last play of this quarter, and she almost puts a couple more points on the board, but that will roll off of the rim. 3 quarters down, 1 to play. Britons 48, Scots 38. Sierra Cole is going to check into the game for the Brits. Both coaching staffs are going to talk things over. Alma with a much better showing in that third quarter. And one can only wonder if Maddie Robbins will make her way back into this game after taking a nasty fall on a fast break layup attempt. One quarter left in this game, 10 minutes to go. Maddie Robbins is going to return to the court for the Scots. Great to see that she's able to continue in this game. She's going to be joined by Stasha Warchuk, Taylor Sass, Kendall Griffin, and Taylor Findley. The Britons are going to play Rebecca Ross, Rain Hinton, Elena Welker, Amanda Larson, and Sierra Cole. Leading scorers for both teams on the court right now. Rain Hinton with 16.4 points per game. Taylor Findley with 12.4 points per game. Amanda Larson is going to try to find some kind of offense, but that pass is broken up by Maddie Robbins. And the officials are going to call a foul on number 10 for the Scots, Stasha Warchuk. Welker looking for some kind of a pass, finds Rain Hinton inside. Hinton with a hook shot, finds the net. So Hinton will fire off 2 more points for the Britons. Robbins now finding Sass with a pass. She finds Warchuk on the outside. Warchuk's going to fire off a 3-pointer. Sierra Cole now passes to Rebecca Ross on the right side, who's going to fire off a 3-pointer right away. Eventually that ball will miss and be rebounded by Stasha Warchuk for the Scots. Rebecca Ross playing solid defense in transition. Taylor Sass now with the ball. She's looking for a pass. She's guarded tightly by Welker. Ball finds itself back with Warchuk. Amanda Larson wants to play defense. Warchuk drops another 3-pointer. A quick 6 from Stasha Warchuk is going to make things interesting here at Kresge Gymnasium. Score is 50 for Albion, 44 for the Scots. 8:27 left in this game. Sierra Cole underneath the basket. She finds Rebecca Ross with a pass. Ross passes to Welker. Welker looks for some kind of an opening. She finds Hinton. Hinton with a long jumper. No doubt about it. Robbins now looks for an answer. She hands it off to Findley. Findley passes to Warchuk. Warchuk passes to Sass. Rebecca Ross wants to break it up. Unsuccessful. Sass goes into lane. She'll be fouled by Amanda Larson for the... Nope, excuse me. She'll be fouled by Elena Welker. Kendall Griffin making a solid performance here for the Scots. She's going to find a seat on the bench. She'll be relieved by Jenny Brand. Inbounds pass is floated to Brand. Brand tries to handle it, but she steps out of bounds, so the Brits will take the ball. Sierra Cole's going to handle this ball, bring it across the half-court line. She gives it to Welker. Welker looks at Hinton inside, doesn't like what she sees, so she'll handle it herself. She passes on the right wing to Cole. Cole drives inside. Cole passes to Ross. Ross tosses it across the court to Larson. Larson wants a pass inside to Hinton. She can't find it. 5 left on the shot clock, and that ball is going to be stolen by Warchuk. Warchuk will give it to Findlay. Findlay works her way past Larson. She'll pass across the court. That ball is intercepted by Sierra Cole, but then immediately stolen from Cole by Taylor Findlay. Jenny Brand with a shot inside, bounces a few times and rolls off the front of the rim. Rebound by Amanda Larson. Larson will hand it off to Elena Welker. Timeout, Britons. 7:09 left to go in this game. Albion leading 52-44. All right, 7:09 left to go in this game as the Brits will bring it in from the sideline. Welker now handling the ball. Moves for a pick from Hinton. She's going to pass to Amanda Larson on the three-point line. Larson looks for her options. She gives it back to Welker. Welker looks around. She calls a play. Coach Kudis very vocal on the sideline. Welker's going to drive the lane. She makes her way past Taylor Sass. Welker brings a couple more points to the Britons. Maddie Robbins now hands the ball off to Taylor Sass. Sass gives it to Warchuk. Hinton tries to break it up. She does not. Taylor Findlay wants to work her way past Welker, and she mishandles that ball. Sierra Cole will intercept that ball, and Taylor Findlay is going to be called for a foul. So Taylor Findlay makes her way to the bench, and Morgan Hanchett will sub into the game for her. Taylor Findlay now with 4 fouls tonight. Welker now with the ball. Sass playing tight defense. Welker will pass to Hinton. Hinton with a long jumper, misses off the front of the rim. Maddie Robbins now with the ball. She gives it to Hanchett. Hanchett being guarded by Cole. Tosses across the court to Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass drops a three-pointer at the perfect time for the Scots. So we've got a 7-point ball game, 5:50 left to go. The Britons have had the lead the entire game, but the Scots have just been able to hang around, and they're making things interesting here late in this one. Rain Hinton inside. She wants to put up a hook shot. She's going to miss off the rim. That'll be rebounded by Jenny Brand. Robbins goes inside. She works her way past the defense. Misses that one, rebounded by Rain Hinton, who says, "Give me that." Welker now will control the offense. She wants to play. She wants to draw up something. Looking for a well-thought-out possession here. 14 on the shot clock. That ball is going to bounce off of Taylor Sass playing defense and roll out of bounds. So the Brits keep the ball. 10 to go on the shot clock. They'll bring it in from the sideline, right next to Coach Carden. Kendall Griffin is going to sub into the game for the Scots. Sierra Cole now with the ball. She gives it to Welker. Welker calling some motion. And she goes into lane. Double covered, still fires off a shot, rolls off the front of the rim. Ball is on the floor. Jump ball. So Maddie Robbins and Stasha Warchuk tried to bring that ball up for the Scots. And guess which Brit was able to sneak in there and force some kind of a breakup, some kind of a mishandle. Yeah, you guessed it. It was Elena Welker. Stasha Warchuk now looking for a shot, instead passes to Griffin. Griffin passes on the right wing to Hanchett. Hanchett scanning the court, she passes to Sass. Sass passes inside to Griffin, who's double covered. She passes on the outside to Maddie Robbins. Maddie Robbins was covered tightly by Sierra Cole. And that ball's eventually rebounded by Cole as well. A couple of Scots looking to strip the ball right away. They are unsuccessful. So Cole now setting up the offense. Amanda Larson looks to go in motion. Welker now with the ball on the three-point line. Maddie Robbins wants to play defense on Welker. Taylor Sass gets a hand on the ball. It's not enough, so Welker keeps it. She passes to Ross. Ross gives it to Cole. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cole going inside. Taylor Sass able to break that pass up. And Kendall Griffin will come up with it. So she passes to Robbins. Robbins now calling for a motion. And Robbins is going to be called for another traveling. 3:50 to go in this one. Britain's leading 54-47. As Ross brings it across the half-court line. Cole bringing it across the half-court line. She gives it to Welker. Sass playing defense on Welker. Welker will pass to Larson. Larson calling for a motion. She gives it to Hinton. Hinton trying to work her way past Kendall Griffin. She puts up a short one, misses off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound. Hinton's going to be fouled on that play by Kendall Griffin. The Britons will inbound from the baseline. Floated pass to Hinton is broken up by Kendall Griffin. Passes to Hanchett in transition on the fast break. She's fouled by Larson and still able to drop that two-point bucket. So that's two more, possibly three, for the Scots. All depending on this free throw attempt. We've got a 5-point game, 3:23 remaining. Scots looking to add one more to the board. And she's going to miss that one off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Rain Hinton. Hinton will hand it off to Welker. And the Britons will try to answer that momentum-building transition bucket for the Scots. Welker looking to run down a few more seconds before she gets this play running. Hinton says go for it, so Welker does. Double covered. Now covered by Sass inside. Tries to shoot one. Misses. Rebounded by Larson. 3 seconds on the shot clock as Hinton goes inside. Puts up a shot. She's fouled on the play. Kendall Griffin will foul Rain Hinton, so Hinton goes to the line. Brits looking for a substitution. And Delisha Davis will come into the game for Rebecca Ross. Hinton now attempting her first of two free throws. She drops that one, making it a 6-point ball game, 2:52 remaining. Second attempt is in the air and also through the net. 7-point game, 2:50 remaining. Maddie Robbins brings the ball down the left side. Just wants to bring it across half court and call a timeout. So it'll be a full timeout for Coach Stormont's squad. As we said, the Britons have controlled the scoreboard for this game, but the Scots have just hung in there enough to really make things interesting and let us know that they're not done yet. They could still go on a run here at the end of this ball game. All right, we're in the home stretch. 2:47 remaining. Albion 56, Alma 49. Stasha Warchek looks to inbound the ball. She gives it to Maddie Robbins. Robbins will give it to Kendall Griffin. Griffin passes on the left wing to Warchuk. Warchuk looks for a pick from Sass. She's going to attempt a three-pointer, and Warchuk, who's made her last couple, misses that one. It'll be rebounded, though, by Griffin. Passes to Sass. Sass passes on the right wing to Robbins. Robbins finds some space, doesn't want to shoot. That ball's almost stolen by Welker. Warchuk now with the ball, gives it to Robbins. Robbins finds her way inside. She tries to pass to Hanshit. And Hanshit puts up a shot. Does not find the rim, so that'll be a shot clock violation. Coach Stormont trying to keep the energy high, regardless of that miss. She will sub in Taylor Findley. Findley will relieve Morgan Hanshit. Hanshit immediately sits down next to assistant coach Brandon Treefel, who wants to talk things out with her, let her know what they're looking for the next time she subs in, which will likely be soon. Cole now controlling the ball, passes to Larson. Larson passes inside to Rain Hinton. Rain Hinton wants to put two more on the board for the Brits. Robbins now guarded by Sierra Cole. She passes left to Sass. Sass works her way inside, passes Kendall Griffin underneath the basket, and Griffin's going to drop two. She will answer Hinton. Elena Welker now bringing the ball across half court. She looks to Coach Carden. Coach Carden wants some kind of a play. Welker communicating with her teammates. She gives it to Larson. Larson looks for a pass. She's guarded tightly by Warchuk. Gives it to Welker. Warchuk switches and guards Welker. Gives it to Cole. 3 on the shot clock. Welker puts up a three-pointer. Misses off the side of the rim. Eventually, Welker rolls that ball inbounds to Sierra Cole. And then the ball is stolen by Robbins, and a foul is called on the play. Amanda Larson with that foul. One minute remaining in this game. Brits leading 58-51. We've got a whistle. Officials come together, making sure they're on the same page. Nothing wrong with taking the time to get the call right. Both coaches going to communicate with their players while the referees talk this over. So the referees will add 1 second to the shot clock, and Alma will inbound the ball. Kendall Griffin passes to Morgan Hanshit. Hanshit works around to pick. She's going to take a three-point attempt. Misses off the backboard. Rebounded by Sierra Cole. Sierra Cole, with 3 Scots around her, will call a foul. The foul is going to be on Stasha Warchuk. So that is Warchuk's 3rd foul. Sierra Cole will step to the line. She will miss the first attempt. 45 seconds remaining on the game clock. Sierra Cole with 1 more attempt. And there's one. Sammy Stormont will call a timeout for the Scots. They'll talk this over. 45 seconds remaining on the game clock. Albion 59, Alma 51. Maddie Robbins handles the ball for the Scots. Works to the right wing, guarded by Sierra Cole. Tries to fire a pass to the left wing. She does. That shot's in the air, and a three-pointer comes courtesy of Taylor Sass. So that three-pointer falls for the Scots, and then Taylor Sass will immediately foul. So 32.4 remaining on the clock. Albion leading by 5. The Britons will call a timeout. And 5 points is the closest deficit we've had in this game in quite some time. So as we talked about earlier, Sammy Stormont is in her position for a reason. She is young, and she knows how to make a difference to a team. On the other side of the court, we've got Doreen Cardin in her 20th season with the Britons. She's been a regular appearance in the MIAA playoffs. And if you look around this gym for just a few seconds, you will see her name on the wall, and underneath her name, the number 300. Because Doreen Cardin has been here a while. She knows how to win, and she's done it over 300 times in her career. Sierra Cole looks for a pass. She gives it to Welker. Welker's going to be called for a traveling. So Welker takes a pass inbounds, and a couple of Scots around her. She tries to work her way out of that trap. Maybe thought that there was a foul on the play, but instead, she's going to travel and give the ball back to Alma. So Alma will call a timeout before they bring the ball up. We've got a good one here late if you're just joining us. My name's Jake Moss, and I have taken you through commentary for this game tonight. We wish that you could be here with us in person, folks, but due to the circumstances, we're just happy that you could join us at all. Whether you are rooting for one team or another, we're happy to have you virtually tonight. Morgan Hanchett passes to Maddie Robbins. Robbins looking to lead this late charge for the Scots. Sierra Cole playing some defense. Robbins tries to work a two-pointer from underneath the basket. She misses. Ball eventually rebounded by Kendall Griffin. Griffin looks for a pass. She finds Sass. Sass guarded by Welker. Sass is going to pass back to Warchuk, who fires up a three-pointer. She misses off the back of the rim. Rebounds her own three-point attempt. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. So that foul comes courtesy of Elena Welker. Taylor Sass will look to inbound the ball. She tosses it to Robbins. Robbins passes to Sass, and a foul is called on the play again. Elena Welker with another foul. Elena Welker looking very confused. To be quite honest, I did not see the foul. But I'm also not a referee, nor do I want to be, so. Kendall Griffin misses that first free throw attempt. Welker's going to talk things over with Delisha Davis. Get things set up. And Griffin will make that second free throw attempt as Taylor Findley subs into the game for the Scots. 8.6 remaining. Scots down 4. Larson looks for an inbound pass, finds a wide open Sierra Cole, who's just going to hold it and be fouled by Taylor Findley. So Taylor Findley just checking into the game. She was in there long enough to foul Sierra Cole on the inbound, collect her 5th foul, and return to her teammates on the bench. So Kendall Griffin returns to the game. Sierra Cole returns to the free throw line. Cole misses the first attempt. 6.3 remaining. Britain's leading by 4. And she's going to miss the second. Rebounded, though, by Amanda Larson, who is fouled by Stasha Warchuk. So Amanda Larson will go to the line and attempt to put a couple more points on the board for the Britons, maybe seal a win here. The first one is good. And the second one will go in and out, find itself on the floor, and a jump ball is called. Delisha Davis able to get her hands on the ball for the Britons, while Morgan Hanchett is able to get her hands on the ball for the Scots. 2.6 seconds remaining. Albion leading by 5. And everyone wearing purple looks just a little bit more comfortable, and they've got a reason to be. That's all we wrote here at Cressy Gymnasium. The Britons take this win by a final score of 60-55. After leading this game big early, Alma is able to keep things interesting, go on a great run here in the second half, and give us a heck of a ball game. Due to the current circumstances, both teams will forego the team handshake, give each other a wave, and make their way to the locker rooms. And we will get you some stats. So, folks, the player with arguably the best performance tonight for the Scots would have to be Taylor Sass. Taylor Sass with 14 points and 10 rebounds, keeping the Scots in this one, along with a couple other players. Maddie Robbins finding 5 assists, powering her way through the through the Brits defense, taking a hard fall on a fast break at one point in the game, only taking a couple of minutes to make her way back out onto the court. Great performance from Robbins. And after a slow start in the first half, Rain Hinton is able to find 20 points next to her name and adding 9 rebounds to that stat line and an assist as well. Elena Welker scored 15 points for Albion while adding 3 assists and 3 rebounds. So, folks, as we've said a few times tonight, we wish you could be here and join us in person. But if all we can do is give it to you virtually, we're going to give you as much as we possibly can. So no matter who you root for, thank you for joining us and have a great night. Go Brits!